This is Eric with Expiring Music Writer channel, YouTube channel, and I am drinking a cold Busch Light. In this video, short video, I'll be reviewing Reed Southall Band's For the Birds album. It came out last month, a couple weeks ago actually, on October 22nd. It's 12 tracks. If you don't know who the Reed Southall Band is, it's a 5-piece quintet out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. That's where the origin started. Of course, Reed is on rhythm guitar and vocals, and then on guitar is John Tyler Perry and Ron Wellman. And I did not know this until a few weeks ago, that Jonathan Tyler Perry actually had his own band for a while. I don't know if they're still touring together, called Jonathan Tyler and the Northern Lights. And if I remember correctly, I think they opened up for Eric Church, like on his first or second album or tour. I seen him in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I didn't know who Jonathan Tyler and Northern Lights were, but if I remember, I can't even talk. Drink another beer, Eric. But if my memory serves me correct, I think it was them that opened up for Eric Church. And then on drums, it's Reed Barber, bass, Jeremy Knipp, and newcomer on piano, Braxton Curtis. And if I'm saying that wrong, let me know, because I don't know for sure. But they're out of Stillwater. They remind me a lot of Ragweed, and they remind me a lot of Tom Petty meets Free, which was a band from the 70s. And they've done both covers by both bands. All Right Now, Breakdown, but this is their third length album, and they do something different than any other band does that I've never, I'm just getting situated, in a long time, is they have instrumentals on their albums, and I don't see that very much on albums anymore. What sucks now is it's all digital. You can't open up the sleeve of the album or the booklet in the CDs. I think you can still buy them now, but not very much. Or they're rarely rare, because everything's either going back to vinyl or digital. And digital, I don't like it as much, but I'm getting used to it. I'd rather have vinyl or CD or cassette tape. I'm old school. But on the first track, it's For the Birds. It's an instrumental, about 2-3 minute instrumental with distorted guitars. Then the second, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Then it goes into DLTGYD, which is, it's an upbeat song, which it stands for Don't Let Them Get You Down. I talk a lot with my hands. And to me, it's just a fight song. It's like a fight anthem for the working man and dreamers that are trying to make dreams come true. No matter really what it is, just, not backing down, give it all you got, no fucks given. And then it goes into Out of My Mind, and that's another upbeat song. Well, actually, it slows down a little bit. And all these songs were written by Reed Southall except for 2. So he was the main songwriter on this album. But Out of My Mind, to me, that's just a song about going crazy. Out on the road. I love it. I love this whole album. I give it, honestly, a 10 out of 10. Because they're great. I'd say my top three, I'd say two or three favorite newer bands, Whiskey Myers, which are not that really new, And then Reed Southall and Tanner Ursery. Anyways, let's get back to For the Birds. Then it goes into a slow song called Rose Gold, which I think was her second single. Don't quote me on that. But it's a love song. I love it. I actually had to look up the lyrics. I didn't know what it was at first, what it was about. But I'm the type of guy that has to read the lyrics and, before I really judge a song, and then it goes into the second instrumental, which is Siesta La Vie, which is, it's another instrumental, which I said that. But it's, I think it's Spanish, and it means that's life. And it's 1 minute and 56 seconds. Then it goes into Where We Belong. And that's also written by Reed Southall. It's about finding out who you are and what group you belong to and this and that. And then the LP gears back up. I don't know if that's a word I'm looking for, but it goes into Sticking and Moving, which is, to me, is such a Tom Petty type instrument or feel. It's got that short, punchy, kind of grungy, not really grungy, but punk kind of feel to it. I do, or that I feel like it is. And that was written by the whole band, except for the piano. I don't know if he was part of the band at that time when it was wrote. And then it goes into another upbeat song called Here We Are, There We Went. And that was co-written by Johnny McGuire, which I don't know who Johnny McGuire is, but it's about being on the road. And then another song called High Speed Feed, and that was written by Reed Southall. And honestly, I think it's about growing drugs. I honestly don't know. I listened to it 3 or 4 times. I really didn't get an actual, it's kind of abstract to me. And I may be way off. I'm like, no, this is what it's really about. And then on the 10th song, it slows down again. Josephine. And that was written by Reed Southall too. Great, just slow, sad song. And then it picks back up, the tempo picks back up on Right or Wrong. And to me, it's just about decision making, and not really decision making, but there's no black or white. It's either right or wrong. And then, now I may be way off on the last album, or last track of For the Birds, Time to Kill. It was written by Reed Southall too. Like I said, most of these words except for a couple. It's, to me, it's like an old-time Western rock and roll song. Gunslinger, stuff like that. And now, I may be wrong, but like I said, that's what I get out of it. But I give it 10 out of 10. They're one of my favorite newer bands. I've seen them 3 times, I think. I want to see them in November at Georgia's Majestic Lounge. I don't know if I'll be able to go, but I'd love to interview Reed. I've done one interview. I've interviewed William Clark Green. And if you get on Expiring Music Rider, you can find that interview too, or in the William Clark Green fan club. Or not fan club, but group or whatever on Facebook. I think the next couple album reviews I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a few of them. I'm going to do one of DeFrance, which is a Arkansas rock band that come out about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And then there's another guy named Ron Harmon. I'm going to do his album. And I'm going to do Randy Rogers and Wade Bowen's Hold My Beer and Watches Volume 1 and 2. And I think I'm going to combine it into one video. And then just, if y'all have any suggestions on album reviews, y'all let me know. Comment, like, share, and I'll see y'all later.